Hello, everyone. I'm a doctor with over 30 years of experience caring for people with diabetes, especially men and women over the age of 50. There's one truth I always emphasize. Normal blood sugar isn't just a number on a meter. It's the key that unlocks a healthier, happier, and more energetic life. Over the years, I've met so many people who believed that after turning 60, diabetes was simply unavoidable. But the reality is different. When you know what blood sugar levels are safe, what makes them rise, and how to take care of yourself each day, diabetes can be managed, and many dangerous complications can be prevented. In this video, I'm going to share the essentials with you: how to recognize the early warning signs, the 3 golden numbers you need to remember, and the simple daily habits anyone can start using right away. This isn't abstract theory. It's practical experience that has helped thousands of my patients live healthier, more joyful lives, and begin to heal their bodies through persistence and understanding. So if you're looking for a clear path to prevent, control, and live safely with diabetes, stay with me. I truly believe that with just one small change each day, you can rewrite your own health story. And don't forget to hit subscribe so we can continue this journey together, and so you and your family can keep receiving valuable health tips designed just for you. My friends, after the age of 50, many people worry. How should I eat to keep my blood sugar steady and still stay healthy? I want you to picture this. Every day, right on your plate, half filled with colorful vegetables, a quarter with lean protein like fish, chicken, or beans, and the last quarter with whole grains like brown rice, oats, or whole wheat bread. It may sound simple, but this is the secret that prevents your blood sugar from spiking and crashing. I remember one of my patients. She often felt exhausted after meals because she loved white rice and pastries. But once she switched to the 50-25-25 plate, she told me, "Doctor, I feel lighter now. I don't get that afternoon slump anymore." Have you ever felt that way? Sleepy and foggy right after eating? That's your blood sugar swinging too fast. Science shows fiber in veggies and whole grains slows down sugar absorption. Lean protein keeps your muscles strong, and cutting back on sweets and refined carbs protects you from those sugar storms. This isn't a harsh diet. It's a lifestyle you can maintain for the long run. Balanced eating is the gentle, lasting way to care for your heart, your brain, and your health after 50. My dear friends, have you ever skipped breakfast because you were in a rush, then ended up eating double at lunch to make up for it? After 50, this habit may seem harmless, but it can send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. I once had a 65-year-old patient who often skipped breakfast, thinking, "If I eat less, my sugar will stay lower." But by lunchtime, he ate too much, and afterwards he felt drained, his eyes heavy, sometimes even dizzy. When I encouraged him to eat 3 balanced meals at regular times, and even add a small snack with fruit or nuts, he later smiled and said, "Doctor, I feel so much more stable now. No more shaky hands or sudden weakness." Have you ever felt that trembling, fast heartbeat when you've gone too long without food? That's your blood sugar dropping, and the rebound right after a big meal makes it spike. Science shows that keeping steady meal times helps your body manage insulin better, avoiding both dangerous lows and sharp highs. Eating on time isn't just discipline, it's an act of respect for your own body, for your heart, for your mind, and for peaceful aging. Think of every on-time meal as a gift you give yourself, so that tomorrow you'll have the strength to fully enjoy life with your loved ones. My dear friends in your 50s and 60s, after a meal, many of us have the habit of sitting down right away, turning on the TV, scrolling through the phone, or even taking a quick nap. But I want you to imagine something simple. Instead of sitting, you step outside and walk slowly for 10 to 15 minutes, around the garden, down the block, or even just in your own yard. I once had a patient, John, 68 years old. He often complained that after dinner he felt heavy, sleepy, and his blood sugar readings at night were always high. When I suggested he try a short walk every evening, at first he laughed and said, "Doctor, how could such a little walk help?" But just a few weeks later, he came back with a bright smile. "I'm sleeping better, I feel lighter, and my blood sugar is finally steady." Have you ever felt that tired, bloated feeling after eating? That's when your blood sugar is climbing. Science shows that even light movement after meals allows your muscles to pull sugar out of the blood, preventing spikes. No need for running or heavy workouts, just a gentle stroll, some easy yoga, or a few stretching moves are enough. More importantly, it's time you give to yourself, to breathe, to feel your body, to let your heart and brain be nourished. Moving after meals isn't just a healthy habit. It's a way of telling your body, I still care for you, and I want us to live strong and healthy for many more years. My valued companions, have you ever checked your blood sugar once, sighed in relief, okay, I'm fine today, and then skipped it for the rest of the week? I want you to understand. Blood sugar is not a single number, it's a journey. It shifts with every meal, every night of sleep, even with your emotions throughout the day. One of my patients, Mary, 72 years old, used to only check when she felt dizzy. When I encouraged her to start writing it down regularly, in the morning after waking, 2 hours after meals and before bedtime, she found it annoying at first. But a few weeks later, she told me, Doctor, I realized that on the nights I ate dinner late, my sugar was much higher. Just by adjusting my dinner time, I've been sleeping better. Have you ever wondered why you feel tired today but full of energy yesterday? Tracking and recording is what gives you the real answer. Science shows that when we see patterns, not just isolated numbers, we can make better adjustments in food, activity, and medication. I want you to imagine a small notebook where every page tells the story of your body. Each number, each meal you note down, isn't meant to worry you. It's meant to give you control. Because the best care doesn't just come from doctors or medicine. It starts with your own patient observation, day by day. My friend listening to me right now after the age of 50, many people tell me, Doctor, I'm used to sleeping less, I don't really need much rest. But the truth is, sleep isn't about habit. It's the natural medicine your body needs every single day. I want you to imagine, after a restless night of only 4 or 5 hours of sleep, the next morning you feel drained, irritable, and your blood sugar is higher than usual. That's because lack of sleep raises cortisol, the stress hormone, which makes blood sugar harder to control. I remember one patient, Susan, 67 years old, who struggled with unstable blood sugar, even though she ate carefully. When I looked deeper, I found she stayed up late every night watching the news. Once she committed to going to bed earlier, listening to calming music, and writing a few lines of gratitude in her notebook before sleep. She told me, Doctor, I feel more at peace, and my blood sugar readings look much better. Have you ever had nights of poor sleep that left you feeling completely drained the next day? Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep and avoiding late nights is one of the simplest but most powerful ways to stabilize both your mind and your blood sugar. And relaxation doesn't need to be complicated. A few deep breaths, a gentle song, or a short gratitude note can calm your heart. Sleep, then, is not just rest. It's a gift that nourishes both your body and soul, preparing you to step into the next day with lightness and strength. To those of you who trust this channel, I know many people over 50 often say, Doctor, I take my medication most of the time, but if I skip a dose once in a while, it's probably fine. The truth is, those little it's fine moments are what throw your blood sugar out of balance. I want you to imagine your body as a clock. Every pill is like a steady tick, keeping the hands moving smoothly. If you miss a dose or change the amount on your own, the clock falls out of rhythm, and the result can be sudden dangerous lows or long stretches of high blood sugar. I once had a patient, Robert, 70 years old. On days when he ate less, he would sometimes cut his dose. But one day, while walking in the city, he collapsed from low blood sugar. That was the moment he realized medication isn't something to take casually. It must be on time, at the dose prescribed. And whenever you leave the house, don't forget to carry some quick sugar with you, like glucose tablets or a small juice box. Have you ever felt shaky hands or a racing heartbeat in public? That's your body calling for help. Just a sip of something sweet can keep you safe. Science shows that taking medication consistently lowers the risk of heart, kidney, and eye complications in older adults with diabetes. But more than that, it brings peace of mind. for you and for your family. Taking your medicine on time is really an act of love for yourself, so that each day you remain steady, safe, and strong on your health journey. My companion on this health journey, have you ever thought that if your body doesn't hurt, you don't need to see the doctor? Many people after 50 believe that no symptoms mean I'm healthy. But the truth is, some conditions progress quietly, day by day, without us noticing. I want you to imagine a calm river flowing smoothly on the surface, while underneath, the banks are slowly eroding. Diabetes works the same way. It can silently affect your heart, kidneys, and eyes long before clear symptoms appear. I once met Linda, 66 years old. She came in only because her vision was slightly blurry. The results showed that diabetic retinopathy had already begun, and she sighed. If only I had come for a checkup earlier. Science shows that checking your HbA1c every 3 to 6 months, along with regular exams for your heart, kidneys, and eyes, can detect dangerous complications early. What's more, each visit allows your doctor to adjust your blood sugar goals to fit your age and overall health. Not everyone needs to aim for the strictest targets. Sometimes the safest choice is to loosen them a little, to avoid dangerous lows. And have you ever felt that deep sense of relief, knowing everything is still under control? That's the gift regular checkups bring. Going to the doctor isn't about looking for disease. It's about taking charge of your future, so the years ahead can be full of peace, wholeness, and joy. My wise and resilient friend, have you ever looked down at your waistline and wondered, how can just a few extra pounds make me feel this heavy and tired? After 50, weight isn't just about appearance, it's a mirror reflecting your inner health. I remember a patient, David, 62 years old. He once told me, I eat pretty normally, just a little belly fat, nothing serious. But when we checked, both his blood sugar and cholesterol were above normal. That extra belly fat was making his body resistant to insulin, making his sugar harder to control. I want you to imagine your body as a machine. When you add excess weight, every part, your heart, your joints, your pancreas, has to work harder. Science shows that losing just 5 to 7% of body weight is enough to improve blood sugar and lower the risk of complications from diabetes. This doesn't mean starving yourself or following harsh diets. It simply means eating less fried food, adding more vegetables and whole grains, and moving every day, even if it's just a daily walk. And have you felt that happiness when you can wear an old shirt again, or climb the stairs without losing your breath? That's the reward of healthy weight control. Keeping your weight steady and avoiding belly fat not only helps you maintain good blood sugar, it gives you confidence, energy, and the joy of living fully in your golden years. My friends, entering the golden years of life, the times we live in are very different from the past. Years ago, checking your blood sugar meant pricking your finger every time and writing the numbers down by hand. But today, technology has given us a new companion, CGM, or continuous glucose monitoring. I want you to imagine this. Instead of only knowing your sugar level at a few points in the day, you now have a full picture hour by hour, minute by minute, like watching a movie of your blood sugar's journey all day long. I once had a patient, Helen, 64 years old, who often had low blood sugar at night without realizing it. When she used CGM, she discovered stretches of time when her sugar dropped below 70 mAh while she was asleep, something regular meters could never reveal. Just by adjusting her dinner and medication based on the CGM data, she began sleeping peacefully and feeling safer. Have you ever wondered why you feel fine during the day but wake up tired in the morning? It's those hidden moments that can be dangerous. Science tells us not to focus only on single numbers, but to look at time and range, the percentage of time your blood sugar stays between 70 and 180 mg/dL. Keeping it in range at least 70% of the time significantly lowers the risk of complications. Technology doesn't replace discipline or willpower, but it gives us clearer eyes to see what was once hidden. And most importantly, it brings peace of mind, knowing you can live with diabetes in a way that's proactive, calm, and safe every single day. My friend who is seeking lasting health, sometimes we focus so much on medicine, diet, or numbers on the meter that we forget something just as important, our spirit. I want you to imagine this. One morning you step into the park with a few friends, walking together, talking and breathing in the fresh air. Just 30 minutes, but your heart feels lighter. A smile returns to your face, and amazingly, your blood sugar looks better too. I once met Peter, 72 years old, who lived alone after his wife passed away. His blood sugar was often unstable even though he followed his diet carefully. When I encouraged him to join a seniors club, at first he refused. "I'm not used to being around a crowd." But months later, he returned with a gentle smile. "Doctor, I've found joy again. Every afternoon with friends, I feel young at heart." Have you noticed how, when your spirit is heavy and anxious, your health also feels shaky? Science confirms that stress raises cortisol, making blood sugar harder to manage. On the other hand, joy, laughter, and connection with others act like natural medicine, free of charge, yet incredibly powerful. Remember, true health is not just about lab results. It's about a warm heart, a positive spirit, and the steps you take with friends on the peaceful journey of aging. My dear friend, we've just walked through 10 essential steps to keep your blood sugar steady and to live healthier after 50. From balanced meals to gentle evening walks, to restful sleep and a positive spirit. None of these are distant or difficult. They are small daily habits you can begin today. I've always believed that health is not just the absence of disease. It's waking up each morning with enough energy, enough peace, to enjoy life and love the people around you. One of my patients once told me, "Doctor, I don't wish to be young again. I only wish to be healthy enough to walk with my grandchild every afternoon." And that is exactly what I wish for you. A calm and joyful journey through your golden years, with a strong heart and a steady spirit. If you found this video helpful, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so we can continue walking this path together. Every week, I'll share simple, practical health insights, easy to understand, yet powerful enough to transform your life in a positive and lasting way. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. I am here with you, and together, we'll keep moving forward.